Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1981 season is on the air. Today's date is May 8th of 1981, and we are at Fulton County Stadium. Tonight, it's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Atlanta Braves. The Cubs come into this game with a record of 6 wins and 16 losses. Not the 10-minute ticker is not being kind to them. The Braves, however, are getting some help from that. They are 16-10 so far. So right now, in the status of the standings at the moment, the Braves are in pretty good shape in the National League West. At the moment, they are in second place behind the Giants, who are 18-10 in that division. But long way to go yet here in this strike-shortened 1981 season. This is our first look at the Atlanta Braves. We've already had the Cubs, but the Braves are on the board. They're really the featured team for this game. And hopefully we'll have a good one to match up tonight. Atlanta historically won this game 4-3, 18 hits and 1 error combined between the two. So hopefully we have a good matchup tonight. So far, the games here in this 1981 season have been a little wacky in some points, and we've only had a couple of normal ones. Let's see what happens tonight. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be John Montefusco. 2 wins, 3 losses, a save, a 3.49 ERA. Montefusco actually a relief pitcher that year, but he got the start tonight. So let's see what he has in store for us, as we will get started here with a good matchup. Steeler fan joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. So let's get started here. Let's play some baseball. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop Ivan DeJesus. 194 average, no homers, 13 RBIs. He will be the first batter leading here in the top of the first. White, blue, and blue dice for the Braves. They are the home team. White die will be red first. 5-4, and that is a straight home run chance. DeJesus is a righty, a 1-17. That 17 passes against, however, DeJesus, though, has zeros here, so that will not mean anything. That will not be a bad pitch. 4-6 for the Cubs, and that's going to be for DeJesus, and that'll be a fly out to right. That's the first out. Next up for the Cubs will be center fielder Scott Thompson. 165 average, no homers, 8 RBIs. Fulton County Stadium, pretty much a neutral park, although it's got 5 homers on the matrix. -1 to strikeouts is the only adjustment. Montefusco, 4-5. Strikeout, 12, no. Thompson, 5-3, and that's a fly out to center. And that is the second out. Next batter, first baseman Billy Buckner. 311 average, 10 homers, 75 RBIs for the Cubs in 81. Still a pretty decent first baseman, and had one of his better hitting years that season. Montefusco, a 1-2 against the lefty, that's blank. Buckner, 2-5, that's going to be ground ball to short. That's taken care of by Ramirez, and he will throw it over to first to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning on the Cubs. Bottom of the first inning, starting pitcher for the Chicago Cubs will be Mike Krukow. 9 wins, 9 losses, a 3.68 ERA. You know, Mike Krukow, I watched him pitch a lot of games with the Cubs, with the Giants. I always felt really wasn't a decent pitcher. I didn't think he was that great, but there are some times Krukow was really, really hard to hit. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Braves will be left fielder Eddie Miller. 231 average, no homers, 7 RBIs in 81. Krukow will make the pitch. 2-1, hit by pitch, 16. Wow, we just missed it. Miller's a 15. Krukow doesn't add anything, so that 16 is too high. Miller a 1-3, and that's going to be a ground out to short. One man down, and that will bring up right fielder Claudell Washington. The last time we saw him, he was on the 76 Athletics. Washington a 291 average, 5 homers, 37 RBIs. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Krukow will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, that's blank. Washington will swing. 5-2, and he popped it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to second for out number 2. Next batter up will be first baseman Chris Chambliss. Chambliss now on the Braves. Last time we saw him in 76, he was with the Yankees. Not a bad year for Chambliss, a 272 average, 8 homers, 51 RBIs. 2 men down here. Krukow will make the deal. 4-1. That's a range play at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 6-6. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. And that is hit to Tyson. Tyson's range is a 2. He will not get it, and that's going to be a base hit for Chambliss. Chambliss will get a 2-out single. One man on second base. That will bring up third baseman Bob Horner. Wow, another blast in the past. 277 average, 15 homers, 42 RBIs for Horner in 81. Good contact hitter, and he can hit the long ball as well. Chambliss on at first, seeing anything happening. The 14 is a negative. Krukow will make the pitch. 5-6. That's a wild pitch. The 8 will go ahead and go to the backstop. Chambliss will wind up on second. And that is a wild pitch. So he'll do it again. And again, we'll do the strategy roll. Nothing there with Chambliss on second. Krukow will go ahead. He will deal. 4-1. Range play at the park again. Fulton County Stadium, 2-2. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. That is hit to Leon Durham. That's hit to Durham. His range out there is a 3, and he can't get it, and that's going to drop for a double by Bob Horner. He will get a double as it's out of the way. Of Durham. Chambliss rounding third. He will score. Horner will hold at second base, and just like that, it's 1-0 Bravos. And the next batter, center fielder, a young Dale Murphy. 247 average, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. The question still is Dale Murphy a Hall of Famer? At one point, Murphy was one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball. Do you put Dale Murphy in the Hall of Fame? Hall of the Very Good, there's no doubt in my mind on that. I definitely put Dale Murphy in the Hall of the Very Good. But is he a Hall of Famer? You can make arguments. You can make arguments to put him in there. He was a heck of a player in the 80s for the Braves. Is Horner going to do anything at second base? The answer is no. Krukow, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1, hit by pitch. Too high. Murphy will swing 1-2, and that's grounded to first base. Picked up by Buckner. He'll take it himself and end the inning. But 1 run for the Braves on 2 hits. And after 1, the Braves have a 1-0 lead here against the Cubs. Steeler fan, Astros or Red Sox? Philip Reynolds, what's the question? Phil, you do know that I think maybe Philip did get, I think he got it. I'm pretty sure he got the question. Timeout on the field for a moment. As believe it or not, I did not put the fielding ratings on my scorecard for these players. Just give me a second. It will take me a moment to do so. Two and Tyson 216-0. Hubbard 320. Benedict 4550, and Ramirez 316-0, and Montefusco 313. We now go to the top of the second inning. Leading off, left fielder Steve Henderson for the Cubs. 293 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. That's not a bad year for Henderson. 1-0 Braves already. Montefusco 3-5 against the righty. That's going to be an automatic out. And it's a fly out the left. One quick out there. And we have right fielder Leon Durham. Bull Durham, or through the legs Durham, whatever you want to say about him. 290 average, 10 homers, 35 RBIs. That's a good season for Leon Durham in 81. Montefusco will make the deal. 1-6. That's a walk plus 10. That Durham will walk easily there, and he will trot down to first. First base runner for the Cubs. Third baseman Ken Reitz is up next. 215 average, 2 homers, 28 RBIs. Infield does go to double play depth. Durham definitely a stealing threat, and he got the jump. Let's see what we're going to do with it. 14. 0 from Montefusco, and Bruce Benedict is a 0 arm. A 1-14 for Durham to steal second. Reed's a 215 average. You know what? I'm gonna send him. Durham takes off. A 1-14 to second base, and he's safe. Oh, he just got there. Gets a 10, and Durham steals second, a stolen base for Bull Durham. Let's see if he gets a jump for third. He does not get that. Durham will stay at second. Montefusco, he'll make the pitch to Reitz. No double play, that's taken off. 6-4, blank. Reitz will go ahead and swing the bat. 2-1, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That's picked up, throws to first, and that is going to be out number 2. Durham, a 1-3, he'll make third, and he does. Next up is the catcher, Tim Blackwell. 234 average, a homer, 11 RBIs. 2 men out. Montefusco will settle in, see if Durham's going to do anything. And let's see here. He actually has a chance to steal home. He gets the jump to steal home. Somebody, I don't know who it was, but said he's never seen anybody try to steal home in a game of inside pitch. Leon Durham's stolen base rating is a 14, and in order to steal home, he does get the jump because well, I don't think he gets the jump. No, 8 plus 2 is 10 divided by, well, in order to get the steal home, divided by 5. No, he does not get the jump to steal home. He needed a 1 in order to do it. So I've never seen someone do it. We may just do it one day here. Montefusco will pitch. 4-2. That's a pitcher result. Blackwell, a switch hitter, hitting from the left side. A 1-19 is a single one right back up the middle. That is a 1, and Blackwell just tied the game up with a base hit right past Montefusco. Blackwell picks up an RBI single. Durham will go ahead and score, and we're tied at 1. Nice hit by Blackwell. Next batter, the second baseman, Mike Tyson. No, not the boxer. 185 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs in 81. Blackwell, not really a stealing threat. Let's see what Montefusco has to deal with him. 4-5, strikeout 17, no. Tyson, 2-6, line drive right back to Montefusco, puts up his glove, pow, and goes right into it. And that will retire the side. 1 run for the Cubs on 1 hit, a stolen base, and a walk. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. We're tied at 1 here early in this game. Leading off for the Braves, 2nd baseman Glenn Hubbard, 235 average, 6 homers, 33 RBIs. That should bring up some memories. Krukow will go ahead. He will make the deal. 2-3, strikeout 1, got him. Struck out Hubbard. That is strikeout number 1 for Krukow. He had 101 of them in 81. One of the better catchers in Atlanta history, maybe not one of the better hitters, but he was a heck of a catcher behind the plate. Here is Bruce Benedict, 264 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. He was a solid catcher that the Braves had. Benedict, I thought, was very, very good behind the plate. Krukow will go ahead and pitch it. 2-4, that's blank. Benedict, 3-6, and that's a ground out to short. 2 away. And now we'll see shortstop Rafael Ramirez, another blast from the past. 218 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. Krukow will go ahead. And we got 3-6. That's a walk plus 10. That 6 will walk him. And Ramirez will trot down to first. Krukow had 49 walks in 81. Now a chance for the pitcher, John Montefusco, an 067 average in 81. Really not a threat. Ramirez can steal a base, but he doesn't get the jump there. Krukow looking in. He'll fire against his opposite number, 2-6. Strikeout 9, easily gets him. Montefusco, 47 for strikeouts. And that's going to be strikeout number 2 for Krukow. And that will also end the inning, by the way, because that is the 3rd out. Runner stranded, but that is it. Tied at 1 after 2. Top of the 3rd inning. Leading off will be the Chicago pitcher, Mike Krukow. He batted 180 that year in 81. Montefusco will settle in and now pitch. 2-6. Range play. Krukow. A 6-3. That's a line drive right back to Montefusco. His range is a 3, but he can't get it, and that's actually going to get that right by him. Krukow's going to have a single. Base hit for Krukow, and he'll hold it first. So that'll pad his stats a little bit. DeJesus is next, and he is 0 for 1. Infield at double play depth. I don't think Krukow's going to do anything, and the answer is no. DeJesus actually has a bunt ability, and actually that was a 16. Yeah, I'm going to have DeJesus bunt him over. He bats 194. Yes, I'll have DeJesus bunt. So they're going to bunt him in. The infield's a double play depth, not expecting the bunt. So corners in is not called. Montefusco will pitch. 4-2. That is a pitcher result. That is ignored. They now go straight to the bunt. And that is going to be bunted. That's bunted right at the plate, the catcher. That's a 17. DeJesus's bunt rating is a 5. And that is not a good bunt. That's bunted the catcher. And the lead runner is thrown out. As it's picked up there by Benedict. And he throws to second to get Krukow. And that sacrifice did not go well, and that's out number 1. Not a good bunt by DeJesus, and usually a solid bunter. Thompson will be next, and becomes actually a grounder to the plate. Thompson is 0 for 1. Anything with DeJesus, will he try to steal? That's a 3. Yes, he will. 14, and Benedict has a 0 arm. A 1-14 for DeJesus to steal second base. And he does get under the tag. DeJesus steals second. Stolen base for him. And now we'll see if he has a chance to go. That takes away the double play. And nothing happening with the Jesus here. Woodman 564 joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Montefusco 2-5 against the lefty. That's blank. Thompson will get to swing. 1-1. That's a line drive right to first. That's out number 2. Does he have a chance to get a double play? Let's find out at second. That is a 5 and... Yes, he goes ahead. He throws to second, and De Jesus is picked off on the double play line out. He got him. A 5 was the only way he can get him, and he nails him. And that goes as an L3-4 double play, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, a stolen base. But that is a double play. As that was a nice play by Chambliss, who threw to Hubbard to get De Jesus off the bag, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the third. So far, some interesting action going on here. Eddie Miller will lead off for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Tied at 1. Cubs here with a record of 6-16, trying to find themselves. The Braves are 16-10. They look like a team that could be heading for the playoffs. Krukow 5-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 3-4. That's at the park. Fulton County Stadium 3-2. Base hit to left field and a possible double. Miller will go ahead and round first. He'll try for second. Miller very fast. A base running rating of 5. The ball was hit to left. Henderson is there. He has a +1 arm. It's a 6. There is not going to be a throw, and Miller is automatically going to get 2. That's going to be a leadoff double by Eddie Milner, thanks to the stadium. So runner on there, and here is Washington, and he's 0 for 1. Let's see if Miller doing anything. That is a 2. Oh, yeah, he's got a good chance to steal third. And let's see, 6. Yep, he's got a chance there. Let's see if I want to send him. 16 +1 is 17. Blackwell +2 is a 19. Miller going for third. The only way he's out is on a 20. Nope, he is safe easily. Miller steals third base. Stolen base for Eddie Miller. And now we'll see if Miller gets to see if he can get a jump here. The infield will come in. Does he get a jump for home? No, he does not. Krukow will go ahead and pitch to Washington. Runner on third for the Braves. 2-5. Strikeout 17. Too high. Washington 1-4. That's a fly ball to left field. That is going to be out number 1. Washington a sacrifice fly rating of 2, and he will not bring in Miller that way. Miller base running rating of 5. Hit the left. Left fielder is Henderson. +1 is a 6. And can't stop him. Miller's going to come on in, and he will score on a sacrifice fly. It's 2-1 in favor of the Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the speed of Eddie Miller gets him all the way to second on a single plus off of Fulton County Stadium. He steals third, and a sacrifice fly brings him home. Here's Chambliss. Chambliss is 1 for 1. He has himself a single. Mike Krukow looking in now on Chambliss. Pitch on the way. 3-3. That's at the park. Fulton County Stadium. 1-3. That is a blank. We got a rare play. Rare play with the bases empty. Let's see what it says. And we'll go 54 and slow roller to catcher who bobbles and then throws wild to first. Resolved by rolling against the catcher error rate once for each error chance. So we got an error possibly on the catchers. That's Blackwell. Blackwell's error rating is a 2. So here's for the bobble. He does not make the error. Here's for the throw. And he does not make that as well. So it's picked up. A nice play by Blackwell. Throws to first to get Chambliss out. That's out number 2. So that is a grounder at the plate. And the batter now is Horner. Horner got a double his first time up. He is 1 for 2. Krukow. See what he has. 4-6. Home run chance. Horner a righty. A 1-18. That is an 11 against a right-handed batter. Bob Horner is a 20. Say it with me, people. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Bob Horner. He hits that ball deep to left field, and Henderson didn't even turn. He just turned around and just watched it fly over his head and pretty much into the about at least maybe 15 rows up as Bob Horner goes ahead and gets a solo bomb. It's 3-1 Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! Horner now 2 for 2. And once again, that will bring up Dale Murphy. I asked this question in the chat. Do you guys think that Dale Murphy should be a Hall of Famer? As I said, Hall of the Very Good, I have no doubt there. But Hall of Fame, what do you guys think? Murphy was a terror at the plate for the Braves. One of the best players in the history of the Braves. If you want to, of course, with Hank Aaron, Chipper Jones, Warren Spahn, so many other great ones. I don't know. Do you think Dale Murphy was a Hall of Famer? Krukow will pitch. 6-1, that's blank. Murphy, 1-5, that's a fly out to right. And that will end the inning. As the ball hit the right field, and Durham has got it. 2 runs on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly. After 3, it's 3-1 in favor of the Bravos. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Cubbies will be Bill Buckner. Buckner is 0 for 1. Montefusco has a 2-run lead here to help him with the Braves. And we have a 5-3 against the lefty. That is blank. Buckner, 1-2, and it's a ground out to short. 1 out. And here's Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 1. Montefusco settles in. And 1-5. Home run result. Henderson against the righty is a 10, but the 16 is too high. Can Henderson do anything with the pitch, though? 3-1. No, against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to first. Oh, Montefusco made a fat pitch, but Henderson got a very thin part of the bat on the ball, and he could not do anything with it. 2 outs. Here's Bull Durham. Durham walked his first time up and stole a base. Montefusco, 2-5 against the lefty, blank. Durham, 4-4, line out to first and goes right into Chambliss's glove, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 inning on the Cubbies as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Braves will be Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard is 0 for 1. Krukow trying to see if he can shake off a difficult third inning. Let's see what he has this one here. 6-2, strikeout 3, got him. He struck him out. And that's strikeout number 3 for Krukow. Nice play there. Here is Benedict. Benedict is 0 for 1. Fans here at Fulton County right now seeing that their Braves are having a pretty good start to the 81 season. Krukow, 6-2, strikeout 5. No, he just misses it. Fulton County Stadium -1 makes Benedict a 4. It will not strike out. Benedict a 2-1, but he does ground out, and that's a ground out to third. Two outs now for Ramirez. Ramirez walked his first time up. Krukow settles in. He'll make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout, 18, that's high. Ramirez, 6-3, ground ball to first base. It will not get by Buckner. He'll take it himself and tag the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Braves. Better inning there for Krukow. 3-1 Atlanta after 4. And something tells me we'll be seeing a lot more of the Braves in the future of this season. As right now with a 16-10 record, they're one of the top 3 teams in the National League West. Ken Reitz leads off for the Cubs, and he is 0 for 1 to start the top of the 5th. Montefusco, 3-5 against a right-hander. That's going to be a right-handed batter, automatic out, fly out to left. Taken care of there. Nice job by Montefusco. That will bring up Blackwell. Blackwell got a base hit his first time up. He is 1 for 1, an RBI single, as a matter of fact. Montefusco, he'll go ahead and he will pitch. 6-5, strikeout, 13, that's high. Blackwell, 6-1, popped it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to second. And that's the second out. 2 batters out. Here's Tyson. Tyson is 0 for 1. Montefusco, he'll pitch. 2-2 against the righty. Strikeout 2, and he got him. Struck him out. And that is the first strikeout from Montefusco. He only had 34 of them in 81, but he will end the inning there as the Cubs go 1-2-3. Bottom of the 5th. Pitching, leading off for the Braves will be John Montefusco, and he struck out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fans here at Fulton County loving the game so far. Krukow, 2-5, strikeout 15, easily gets him, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Krukow. Next batter is Miller. Miller is 1 for 2, doubled, stole a base, and scored on a sacrifice fly. Krukow, 4-4. That's a pitcher result. Miller, a switch hitter, hitting on the left side. A 1-18 is an automatic out. The 11 is good, and that will be a ground out to second. Two down now for Washington. Washington 0 for 2. Krukow, he'll settle in. He will make the pitch. 6-3, range play. Washington, 5-1, ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Tyson. His range is a 2. He won't get it. That'll be a base hit for Claudel. And he'll hold it first. 2-out single for Washington out of the reach of Tyson. And that gives Chris Chambliss a shot to maybe boom him over. Chambliss is 1 for 2. Washington is a stealing threat. He doesn't get the jump. He'll stay put. Krukow looking in on Chambliss. Braves with a base runner on. 5-5. Wild pitch. That 10 could be a pass ball. Blackwell is a pass ball rating of 1. He will not get it, and that is going to be a pass ball. Washington will go to second. Bad play there by Blackwell. A PB and not peanut butter and jelly. Washington will wind up on second base with a pass ball on Blackwell. And now he gets to re-roll the strat, but nothing happening with the 8. Krukow looks on at Blackwell, says, come on, man, that pitch was there. Chambliss looking for a good pitch to hit with 2 outs. Krukow, 6-3, range play again. Chambliss, 6-4. That's a ground ball to second base. Another chance for Mike Tyson. His range is a 2, but he's not going to get that one, and that's going to be a single past second. Washington with a base running rating of 5 with 2 outs becomes a 6. He will score, and it's 4-1 Braves. Chambliss gets an RBI single. as the pass ball definitely hurts the Cubs. Stadium cheers. Yay! 4-1 Braves. Chambliss gets an RBI single, and now here's Hoerner. Hoerner 2 for 2, a double and a bomb. They'll go talk to Krukow, see what he wants to do here. He is not tired yet, but he's getting there. Chicago bullpen beginning to warm up. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, 4-1 Braves. Chambliss, I will roll the strat. Nothing happening with the 9. Krukow, he'll make the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 9. No, too high. Hoerner is a 9, but -1 from the stadium makes him an 8. He'll get to swing, and that's 2-1, and that's a fly ball to center field. Scott Thompson will get over there to it, and he'll put it away, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, a passed ball after 5, 4-1 in favor of the Braves. So far, actually, a rapidly moving ball game. We are already in the 6th inning. Mike Krukow is the leadoff batter, but the Cubs are going to go ahead and pull him, and that will be it for him. He was due to lead off the inning, so the Cubs will go to the bullpen. Let's see who they're going to bring out to pitch, to bat. Leading off for the Cubs against a rival, bring a lefty, and leading off for the Cubs will be Jim Tracy. A .238 average, no homers, 5 RBIs. Tracy will bat against Montefusco here to lead off the top of the 6th, as Krukow is done for the day. Only lasted about 5 innings. Montefusco, a 5-4 home run chance, but Tracy has zeros at the home run rating, so that's not happening. Tracy, a 3-4, and he flies out to right. First one man up and one man up and 1 man down. DeJesus is next, and he is 0 for 2. He is 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Did reach on a fielder's choice and stole a base. Montefusco and 1-2 against the righty. Strikeout 17. That's not good. DeJesus 2-4 against a right-handed pitcher. That's a ground out to first. Montefusco dealing pretty well today. That's 2 outs. Scott Thompson is up next, and he is 0 for 2. Montefusco will settle in. He'll make the deal. 5-6 against the lefty. That's going to be blank. Thompson, a 5-1, and he popped it up in the infield. Calling for it is Hubbard. He'll get to it in time easily. Reaches behind the back a bit, but he makes the catch. And that's a pop out to second. And another 1-2-3 inning for John Montefusco. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 4-1 Braves. Leading off for the Braves again will be Dale Murphy. Has anybody answered my question? Do you guys think Dale Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame? 3 right-handers coming up for the Braves, so the Cubs are going to go to a right-hander here. And let's see who is going to be coming out for him. And let's see, a right-hander. No, it's not a save situation. And yeah, I guess they got to go with him. Coming on to pitch for the Chicago Cubs, may he rest in peace, Dick Tidrow, a.k.a. known as Dirt. Dick Tidrow in 1981, 3 wins, 10 losses, 9 saves, a 5.06 ERA. He was their number 1 right-hander in terms of appearances. So Tidrow gets the call here against Murphy. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Braves. Tidrow, 1-6, that's blank. Murphy will swing the bat. 2-3, and he popped it out to short, out number 1. Murphy's now 0 for 3. 1 out. The batter is Hubbard. Hubbard is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Tidrow, 6-3. That's a possible error. Hubbard will swing the bat. 2-3, and that's not going to be an error. That's going to be a slow rolling grounder to third. That's picked up by Reitz. Hubbard trying for first. He's got great speed. A 1-5, he'll be safe, and he is. He beats the throw to first, and not in time. Hubbard has an infield single. A base hit for Hubbard. Gets an infield single, as Steeler fan says, without looking at stats. Dale Murphy is Hall of the Very Good. I absolutely, totally agree, Hall of the Very Good. Just some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame, as a lot of people think that he was one of the best Braves in history. Very possible. I have no problem if they want to say that. He definitely was one of the best Braves in history. Okay. He could be in the top 10 or in the top 10 in Braves players. Hubbard on it first as he beat out the throw, and now here's Benedict. Benedict is 0 for 2, infield at double play depth. Let's see if Hubbard's going to do anything. No. Tidrow, he'll go ahead and make the pitch to Benedict. Dirt will fire 5-6. Home run chance. Benedict, a righty, a 1-7. The 8 is too high, and Tidrow does not throw a bad pitch. Benedict, 5-2, and he hits a fly out to center. That will be the second out. Two men away now for Ramirez. BB joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Ramirez is 0 for 1. Hubbard still on it first, and that is a 9. He's not going to do anything. Tidrow, he'll go ahead and pitch it. 3-5 against a righty blank. Ramirez, 1-1, ground ball to third. That's picked up by Reitz. He clutches it, and he's going to throw to first to get Ramirez instead, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves. After 6, they still lead 4-1. As BB has entered the chat. BB, I've been asking people all night long, do you think, even though Steeler fans says Hall of Very Good, do you think Dale Murphy belongs in the Hall of Fame? A lot of Braves fans thinks he does. He is one of the top Braves players in their history. We go to the top of the 7th. Billy Buckner leads off for the Cubs. And he is 0 for 2. And Montefusco will be tired after Buckner. And I'll see how long he goes. Montefusco will make the pitch. 4-1 against the lefty. Walk plus 10. That 19. That's going to be too high. Buckner doesn't walk. He'll swing the bat. 3-1, and he does pop out to first. Nice job here by Montefusco. But he is now tired. We'll see how long he goes. This is the 80s, not 2021. Here's Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 2. Montefusco. He is due to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Montefusco. 6-6. That's at the park. Fulton County. 3-3. That's going to be a fly out to left. Out number 2. Nice job by Montefusco. As BB says it'd be okay if Murphy made it in. As I said, Hall of the Very Good, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hall of Fame, borderline. But if they would actually put him in there, I would probably buy it. I would probably buy it. Here's Bull Durham. Durham is 0 for 1. They're going to keep Montefusco out there, at least for this batter. 2-5 against the lefty, that's blanked. Durham will swing the bat, 2-3, and it's a ground ball to third. Horner's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. Montefusco pitching a gem. He's only given up 1 run on 2 hits, and he's doing the job today. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we'll have 10-minute ticker after tonight's game between the Cubs and the Braves. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night. We move on to May 11th, and we got two teams we haven't seen yet this year. It will be the Texas Rangers taking on the Kansas City Royals. We've yet to see them. It will be Rick Honeycutt for the Rangers and Larry Gura for the Royals. We have not seen either team yet this year. So let's see what happens tomorrow night, as we go back to the American League. A game between the Rangers and the Royals. Royals are off to a horrible start. The Royals are off to a horrible start right now. They are sitting at 6-13. Texas is playing 500 ball at 12-11. So we'll see where they're at after tonight. But we got the Rangers and the Royals tomorrow night from Royals Stadium. Bottom of the seventh, 4-1 Braves here. John Montefusco is the leadoff batter. They are going to take him out, even though he is pitching a beautiful game, but they will go to the bullpen, and I think that is the right thing to do because he is tired and you want to get this win. So let's see who they're going to go up against. Now the Cubs need a new pitcher. They're going to take Tidrow out. And the Cubs will bring in a new pitcher. Let's see who that's going to be here real fast. And I think they're going to go with the lefty. Here's Doug Capilla. Doug Capilla will come on to pitch for the Cubs. 1 win, no losses, a save, a 3.18 ERA. He will be the third Cubs pitcher. So it's going to be left switch left. So we'll see a lefty for Atlanta. And coming on to bat for the Braves will be Biff Pocoroba. He's a switch hitter. He has more at bats than the other left-hander, so he will lead off. Biff Pocoroba, another great baseball name. 180 average, 8 RBIs for him in 81. Capilla will go ahead and pitch it off. 4-3 against the switch right, base hit for Pocoroba. That's going to be a single. He gets in a leadoff single. As I said, a 4-3 against a right-hander is a base hit, and a nice job by Pocoroba to smack it into center. Next up is Miller. Miller is 1 for 3. Infield a double play death. Pocoroba not a threat to do anything, but Capilla does have pickoff chance. He won't get it there. Doug Capilla, he'll go ahead and pitch. 5-3, that's at the park. Fulton County, 4-5, and that's a fly out the left. One out. And here is Washington. Washington is 1 for 3. Capilla does not get a pickoff chance. Pocoroba stays put. Capilla will go ahead and pitch it. And that is a 1-5. That's a blank. Claudell Washington gets the swing, 6-3, and that's going to be a single into right field, a base hit for Washington. Pocoroba's base running rating is a 1. Single to right, +2 is 3. Right fielder Durham a 0 arm. A 1-3, Pocoroba will take third, and he does. Has the speed, and he will go to third. Washington holds at first on a base hit for him, his second hit of the game. Runner in scoring position for the Cubs. You're playing your 2020 Steelers replay. Steelers are 9-1, having lost to Baltimore. They trail. That's right. RG3. Oh, okay. Yep, that's your 2020 Stratomatic cards and dice for football. Of course, Steeler fan, you would be playing the Steelers. Who else would you play? Runners at the corners. Next batter for the Braves will be Chris Chambliss. Chambliss is 2 for 3, has 2 singles, one of them an RBI. The infield is going to be in, as the Cubs do not want any more runs to score. Anything happening on the bases, that is a 3. Nothing for Pocoroba, but Washington gets the jump to try to steal second. Let's see, 13 plus 1 is 14. Blackwell +2 is 16. Why not? Washington will try to steal. Pocoroba will stay put. 1-16 to steal the bag. He does. Claudell Washington steals second base. And now runners at second and third. The infield will still stay in. But now, and that is a 3-0 happening. But now a base hit can bring in 2 runs. Capilla, he'll make the pitch to Chambliss. 3-4. Walk plus 10, that 15 will walk them, and the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for the very dangerous Bob Horner. Horner already has a home run in this game. He's 2 for 3, a double and a bomb. Bases are loaded, and are they going to let Capilla pitch? I don't think they will here. I think they're going to go to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Capilla, as the Cubs will go back to the bullpen. They will go with a right-hander here. And let's see who the Cubs are going to go with. Let's see. Coming in to pitch for the Cubs will be Raleigh Eastwick. Eastwick will be the 4th Cub pitcher. No wins, a loss, a save, a 2.28 ERA. Raleigh Eastwick will go up against Bob Horner. It really doesn't matter, okay, who Bob Horner faces, what left or right arm it is. Horner will smack it out if a mistake is made. 1 out. The infield is still in. The infield is still in. The Cubs trying not to allow any more runs. Let's see if there's anything on strategy. That is a 4, and there isn't anything. Eastwick will go ahead and pitch. 2-6, that's blank. Horner gets to swing. 6-3, that's a ball. That is a ball hit to center field. That is a 17 against the righty. It's just going to be too high. That's going to be a fly out to center for the 2nd out. Horner has a sacrifice fly rating of 2. He will not bring in Pocoroba that way. Pocoroba base running rating of 1. Center fielder Thompson is a 0. The only way Pocoroba gets home is on a 1. And he does! He got the 1! He will score! It was just deep enough to get him in, and it's 5-1 Braves. He does come in to score. Stadium cheers. Yay! A sacrifice fly by Bob Horner. And now the batter is Murphy. But runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Infield now goes back to normal. Strategy rolls are now off. Eastwick will pitch. 4-3, possible error. Murphy, 4-4. That's a fly ball to center field, hit to Thompson. Thompson's error rating is a 4. That's a 14. Scott Thompson will make the catch and retire the side. And Dale Murphy, although I've been trying to give him all the kudos possible in this game for making him a Hall of Famer, he's 0 for 4. 1 run, though, on 2 hits, a stolen base, a walk, and a sacrifice fly. After 7, 5-1 in favor of the Braves. Ted Turner leads with the cheers along with Jane. Yep. Top of the 8th inning right now. Braves leading 5-1. Leading off for the Cubs will be Ken Reitz. They got right switch right coming up. So Atlanta is going to go to the bullpen. The pitcher due to bat 4th. So let's see who the Braves are going to bring in to pitch. And it looks like it is going to be... Let's see. Who do I want to bring in here? I don't think I bring him in yet. It's going to be this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Atlanta Braves will be Ricky Mailer, or Rick Mailer, as you just known. 8 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 2.80 ERA, as he will get the call here in the top of the 8th inning. So not bad for him. So here's Rick Mailer. Ken Reitz leads off, who passed away recently. So top of the 8th, 5-1 Bravos. Eastwick says, where is my 76 ring? We were the best team. Not an inside pitch, not an RJL 518 network, you weren't. Steeler fan, could you please tell BB who beat the Reds in the 1976 National League Division Series? I'm pretty sure you know who beat them. Mailer will pitch. Sorry, BB. 3-6. And that is a pitcher result. Reed's a righty, a 1-6, a single one up the middle. That is a 6. It's a base hit. Reeds goes ahead and gets a single. Leadoff base hit for the Cubs. And he will head to first. Ken Reeds gets a leadoff single. That will bring up Blackwell. Blackwell is 1 for 2. Infield goes to double play depth. Jeff Gotts joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Strategy rolls are off. Mailer will pitch. 3-1. Error on a throw. Blackwell. 3-2. And that's going to be a base hit into left field. That is going to be a single. It's a single to left. The ball is picked up by Miller. Miller has a 0 error rating, so there will not be an error on a throw. So it's normal base running it's normal runner advancement. Reeds' base running rating is a 1. Single to left -2 is a -1. Miller is a 0. Reeds will automatically hold at second. He will not try anything. But the Cubs are in business really for the first time in this game. The next batter is Tyson. We may see a pinch hitter for him. And it's the 8th inning. And let's see, against the handedness, only got 1 player against handedness. And he does get the chance. So Tyson, question, do I have another second baseman? Yes, I do. Tyson's going to be pulled back, and coming on to pinch hit for the Cubs will be Gene Krug. He had a 400 average. They only had 5 at-bats, but he was on the team at this time. So Gene Krug will go up against Ricky Mailer, runners at first and second. That's a ringer card, but it's still got to get a chance to get a hit. Also in 1985. Yep. Nobody out, 5-1, but the Cubs now threatening. Infield a double play depth. Mailer already in a little bit of trouble. No strategy roll. Mailer, 4-6. That's a blank. Krug will swing the bat. 6-1. And wow, with all those singles on his card, it reaches a ground out. Ground ball to short. No double play. 0-0-1. 0-0-1. Second base, Hubbard is a 0. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. Nope. Reeds will go ahead. He'll go to third. That is a 4. Blackwell thrown out at second. Krug will take his place at first. It's 1 out. So that goes as a fielder's choice. Runners at first and third. We will see a pinch hitter for Eastwick as we're in the top of the 8th inning. And now let's see here. Mailer's a righty, and now we have to go by most at bats on the board. Let's see who it is, and it's going to be this guy. Krug took over at second base. Scott Fletcher will take over at second base for Mike Tyson. So he'll take over at second. So Fletcher will now be the new second baseman for the Cubs. But pinch hitting for the Cubs in this game here will be Jerry Morales, a 286 average, a homer, 25 RBIs. Love the Chief Nakahoma logo, was his cousins with Chief Wahoo. You know what? If the Indians had to change their logo, why not the Braves? Of course, the Braves no longer use that logo anymore. It's just a tomahawk now. I don't know. I still don't get it. I don't get politically correctness these days. Runners at first and third. Mailer in some trouble here. Morales now at the plate. And let's see what happens. Krug not a threat to do anything. Mailer does have pickoff chance. He's not getting it there. Mailer, he'll go ahead and pitch. 5-3. Home run chance. Morales a righty. A 0 is a negative. So it ain't going to be that. So Mailer does not make a mistake. Let's see if Morales can do anything. 5-1, and that is also a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn a double play. 2-0-3. Second base Hubbard is a 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. Yes, they do. Shortstop to second to first double play. Inning over, and the Cubs can't get a break. No runs, 2 hits. You bring up Gene Krug, who has singles all over his card, and you get a G6 on a 6-1, which is amazing. And it remains 5-1 in favor of the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mailer gets out of the jam. Leading off for the Braves will be Glenn Hubbard, and he is 1 for 3. They got 3 right-handers coming up. Let's see who the Cubs want to bring in. And they will not. Lee Smith is the closer, but I'm not going to use him in this situation. And it is going to be Lynn Mclaughlin. We saw him as a starter for the Cubs in a game earlier. So here's Lynn Mclaughlin. He will pitch. 1 win, 4 losses, a 4.60 ERA. Bottom of the 8th inning, 5-1 Braves. Mclaughlin against Hubbard. 3-6 against the righty. Strikeout 15, that's high. Hubbard, a 2-2 against the right-handed pitcher. That is a fly out to center. And 1 out. Benedict is next, and he's 0 for 3. Mclaughlin will set and deal. 6-3, range play. Benedict, 1-5. That's grounded to short. That's hit to De Jesus. His range is a 2. He won't get that one. That'll be a base hit for Benedict. He gets his first hit of the game. Single for Benedict. And that will bring up Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 2. Infield a double play death by the Cubs. No strategy roll. Mclaughlin will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1. Strikeout 8. Got him. Struck him out. He just got him, really. Ramirez is a 9. -1 is an 8. And he got him there. 2 outs. Nice pitch by Mclaughlin. Rick Mailer is due to bat next. They will pull him back as the Braves will go to the bench. And coming up to pitch for the Braves will be Brian Aselstein. 256 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, and 86 at-bats for the Braves. Here is Brian Aselstein against Mclaughlin. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning, 5-1. Mclaughlin, he'll make the pitch. 6-5, that's a home run chance. Aselstein a lefty, though, a 1-6. The 6 passes. Aselstein is a 12. If Aselstein hits a 12, this ball is gone. No, it's a 15. It's too high. Oh, Aselstein misses a homer. It's a 5-5, and all he does is chop it right back to Mclaughlin. Mclaughlin makes a big mistake. He'll throw to first to retire the side. Aselstein, mad at himself, knows he should have hit that one out. No runs and a hit. After 8, 5-1 Bravos. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th, Braves lead. Leading off for the Cubs is Ivan De Jesus. And are we going to see a pinch hitter for him? Let's see. Yes, well, let's first see who the Braves are going to bring out to pitch. It's a 4-run lead. It's not a save situation, but the Braves are not going to be dumb. They'll go ahead and bring out the closer to make sure they get this out and get these 3 outs. Coming on to pitch for the Braves will be Rick Camp. That brings up some memories. Does anybody know about Rick Camp? Rick Camp, 9 wins, 3 losses, 17 saves, a 1.78 ERA. He had a heck of a year for the Braves in 81. Not bad. Rick Camp, known as one of the games and one of the longest games ever played. Camp will pitch to Jesus to start the top of the 9th. Camp will make the pitch. 3-2, blank to Jesus. 2-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That's taken care of by Hubbard. He has it. Throws to first. Out number 1. Nice job by Braves pitching tonight. Here's Scott Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 4. Home run, grand slam, and longest game. Yes, BBBB knows about Rick Camp. Home run, grand slam. Camp will go, and can you name the team he did it against? Camp will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-5, home run chance. Thompson, however, has zeros. Not happening. Thompson will swing. 4-2, that's grounded right back to Camp. He'll go ahead and do it and throw to first. Throw to first for 2 outs. And the last chance for the Cubs will be Billy Buckner. Buckner is 0 for 3, as the robot would say on Lost in Space. Rick Camp will go ahead and make the pitch to Buckner. The Braves having a heck of a game. Great job by Braves pitching. We have not seen the last of Atlanta, that's for sure. Camp will make the pitch. 3-4, strikeout. 20, that's too high. Buckner will swing the bat. 6-6, and it's a line drive right to first base. Chambliss puts up his glove. Pow! And that's your game. The Braves go ahead, and they will win this game 5-1 over the Cubs. Stadium cheers. Yay! What a job by the Braves tonight. What a good job there by Montefusco, by Camp, and by Mailer to all get the job. Well done by the Braves. Braves pitching in 1981 was not too bad. You want to say your Mets, you are 100% correct. So that is a win for the Braves. Don't go. Final line score coming up. 3 up and 3 down, which doesn't happen often on RJL 518 on the closing innings. For the Braves, 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. For the Cubs, 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. John Montefusco will wind up with the win. Mike Krukow does take up the loss. There is no save. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. Please check out that website if you'd like to use one yourself for your own purposes for background. I really think it's the best one you can use, you can actually get. And even though the teams will play like they usually did that season, there always is a little bit of randomness, but yes. Let's start the 10-minute ticker here with May 8th. Detroit at California. Let's see. Detroit, 751. That's 4. California, a 644. And that is also 4. So we start with extra innings right on the board. 5 for Detroit. So Detroit, a 5 plus 1 is 6. California, a 2 minus 3. We already know Detroit will get that win. Kansas City at the White Sox. Kansas City, a 1361, and that is going to be 7. The White Sox, a 1452, that's 6. A win for the Royals. Cleveland at Minnesota. Cleveland, a 1364, that's 8. Minnesota, 762, that's 6. A win for the Tribe. Milwaukee at Oakland. Milwaukee, 521, and that's 1. Oakland, 1116, and that's 2. Oakland will pull it out, and they will get the win. Yankees and the Mariners. Yankees, 1522, and that's 3. Seattle, an 834, and that is also 3. So these guys have extras. Yankees get a 5, and minus 3 clutch is a 2. Seattle, a 1, and a 0 is still a 1. The Yankees will pull out the win. Have I done any Oakland-Austin games yet from 81? Their start was incredible, never to be duplicated. Oakland is off to a good start. So far there, Jeff Gotts. Right now, Oakland right now is 17-11, and with this win, they just went with the last win, with the win over Milwaukee. They're 18-11. Oakland's off to a pretty good start. We're gonna see the Athletics a number of times, I think. Boston at Toronto. Boston 1563. That is 8. Toronto 626. That's 2. Will be a win for the Red Sox. Houston at Cincinnati. A good pitching matchup. Don Sutton versus Tom Seaver. Let's see who comes away with the win. Houston, a 351, and that's going to be 4. Cincinnati, a 712, and that's going to be 0. That's a win for the Astros. Steeler fan will be happy about that. San Francisco at Montreal. San Francisco, 512, 511, that's 0. Montreal, 1242, and that's 4. That'll be a win for the Expos. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers and the Mets. Fernando Valenzuela against Mike Scott. Dodgers, 1142, and that is 4 runs. The Mets, minus 126. That's 1 run. And that's not going to be a happy recap. San Diego at Philadelphia. Padres, 1653. And that is 6. Phillies, 1714. And that's 2. That'll be a win for the Padres. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals. Pittsburgh, 1422. And that is 3. Cardinals, 832. And that is also 3. So we got a tie there. So we go to extras. Cardinal, let's see here. Pittsburgh gets a 6. Minus 3 is a 3. Cardinals get a 3. St. Louis plus 1 is 4. The Cardinals will win in extras. Clearly told Robert no rigging. Moving on to May 9th, Detroit at California. Detroit, a 1333, and that's 4. California, 1623, and that's 3. That's going to be a win for the Tigers. California suddenly cooling off a bit. Kansas City and the White Sox. Kansas City a 9.44, and that is 4. The White Sox a 19-12. That's 2. That's going to be another win for the Royals. They need to get wins. Cleveland at Minnesota. Cleveland 13-31, and that's 3. Minnesota a 9.63, and that's going to be 7, a win for the Twin Cities. Milwaukee at Oakland. Milwaukee a 15.64, and we've got 9. Oakland a 12.16, and that is 2. That's a win for the Brew Crew. Yankees at the Mariners. Both teams an 11. Yankees 63, that's 7. Mariners a 45, and that is 5. That's going to be another win for the Bronx Bombers. Baltimore at Texas in a doubleheader, game 1. Baltimore 11-42, and that's 4. Texas 12-43, that's 5. Texas just pulls it out there. Game number 2. Baltimore 555, and that's 5. Texas 16-22, and that's 3. And they will split a twin bill. Boston at Toronto. Red Sox are off to a good start this year. Boston 20-46, 7. Toronto 11-13. That's 1. Another win for the Bo Sox. They outscored opponents. Yes, they did. Look this up. The A's started 10-0 with 9 complete games. I guess the relievers became expert chess players. They outscored opponents. Yeah, that's probably true. I believe, yes, they started about that. They had a great start. They did have get off to a pretty good start. They're doing well so far. Cubs in Atlanta. Cubs, rematch, of course. Cubs 10-34, and that's 3. Atlanta an 11-44, and that's 5. That'll be a win for the Braves. Houston and the Reds. Astros 8-65, and that's going to be 8. The Reds, though, a 19-62, and it will be 9. The Reds will win that game, and Steeler fan will say rigged. San Francisco at Montreal. Giants 7.52, and that's 5. Expos a 6-11, that's a straight 0. Another win for the G-Men. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers 21-52. My Mets can't get a break. That's going to be 7. The Mets had an 8.63. That's not. Oh, that is going to get them out. That's going to be a 7 as well. I got extras. Okay, let's see if we can get a win. See, we got to win. Dodgers, both teams roll a 6. The Dodgers have a -3 clutch. The Mets have a 0 clutch, and the Mets will have a happy recap against the Dodgers. Got to get wins to try to even be competitive this year. The 81 Mets really were not that good. Padres and Phillies. Padres a 2.45, and that's 3. Phillies a 21-25. And that is 4. That's going to be a win for the Phillies. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals. Pittsburgh 2.14, 0. Cardinals 13-12, and 1. That's enough for the Cardinals to win. Moving on to May 10th, Detroit at the California Angels. Detroit 9.53, and that is 5. California 8.46. That's 4, a win for the Tigers. Cleveland and Minnesota. Cleveland 14-43, and that's going to be 5. The Twins a 17-35, and that's also going to be 5. So we have extras there. Both teams roll a 6. Okay, Milwaukee has a clutch of 1. Minnesota has a clutch of -1. Cleveland has a 0. That's a 6. Minnesota has a clutch of -1. That's a 5. Cleveland will win that game. Now we go to Milwaukee at Oakland. Milwaukee a 14.45, and that's 5. Oakland an 8.22, and that's going to be 2. And that'll be a win for the Brewers. A win for the Brewers. Yankees and the Mariners once again. A 16.62 for the Yankees. They just continue to pound it. That's 8. Seattle an 8.24, and that's 2. And another win for the Yankees. Yes, the Mariners were not good that year. Baltimore and Texas. Baltimore 9.41, and that is 4. Texas a 12.21. That's 2. A win for the Orioles. Boston at Toronto. Boston 13.23, and that's 3. Toronto a 6.61. That'll win in there. If that be a 5 for the Blue Jays, they'll win that game. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 8.12. That's 0. Atlanta 18.11, and that's going to be enough for 1. They will win that game. Houston at Cincinnati. Astros 12.53, and that's going to be 6. The Reds an 8.51, and that's going to be 5. That's going to be a win for the Astros. Steeler fan will be happy about that. BB will say red. San Francisco at Montreal, doubleheader, game 1. San Francisco 7.64, and that's 7. Montreal a 12.44, and that is 5. A win for the Giants, game 2. San Francisco 11.16, and that's 2. The Expos a 12.44, and that's 5. They will split a twin bill. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers should probably win this game. Dodgers 19.22, and that's going to be 3. The Mets a 4.15, and that's going to be 1, and we will not beat the Dodgers there. Padres and the Phillies. Padres 8.22, that is 2. The Phillies a 15.31, and that is 4. A win for the Phillies. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals. Pittsburgh a 10.54, and that's going to be 6. The Cardinals a 12.21, and that is going to be 2, and that's going to be a win for the Pirates. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Royal Stadium as the Texas Rangers will take on the Kansas City Royals. Rick Honeycutt for the Rangers and Larry Gura for the Royals. Should actually be a pretty good pitching matchup, so be there or be square. Steeler fan, BB, Jeff Gotts, Philip Reynolds, Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys next time on Inside Pitch on RJL 518. The Braves go ahead and take care of business. They beat the Cubs tonight 5-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.